Morning, my name is Carlos Ramirez, owner of NVSAUDIO in Roselle, New Jersey, and welcome to Tool Time Tuesday. Alright, today we do the head-to-head, the Milwaukee iron versus the Aussie iron. We've been running both irons for well over a year now, and since our last videos, our opinions have changed a little bit. The Aussie iron was ahead by a lot. After putting them both through the test, the Milwaukee's closed the gap a little bit. Each iron has their flaws, each iron has their strengths and weaknesses, but my honest recommendation, it's really close between the two. It comes down to a matter of preference. If you could afford both, it would really be an asset to your shop to own both. We are actually divided exactly down the middle in the shop. Pee-wee and Alan both prefer the Milwaukee iron. These guys do remote starts all day long. They like to click it on, leave it on, put the battery pack in it, and rock out the entire time they're doing installs, leaving the iron on, and then go ahead and after the units, while they're prepping, they'll solder all the wires and tape it, leave the unit on. Then when they're in their car, they'll go in, do their connections, and hit every solder joint, tape up every solder joint. Then after the install, they'll just come swap batteries, put a new fresh battery in. So the fact that it runs the battery down is a non-issue. I think it takes 2 batteries to make it through the entire day during remote start season, maybe 3. But since we have about 12 of those battery packs, it's a non-issue for them. Junior and I do less remote start installs. Junior does a lot of dealership work. Of course, he got the lime green one. I have the black one. And Junior likes it because it's smaller and it fits in his travel bag easier. Plus, it heats up faster. I like them both. I use them both. I prefer the Aussie iron a little bit more. Junior definitely prefers the Aussie iron over the Milwaukee. Says the Milwaukee's too big and bulky. So let's run down the list of what makes which one better. So the Aussie iron has an all aluminum metal body and it's considerably smaller. We're talking a good 4 inches smaller there, and it's thinner. So size, so durability wise, we definitely have to give it to the Aussie iron. I believe this has been run over once or twice. It's definitely fell off the bench a few times and it still works like it was day one. The size definitely goes to the Aussie iron. It's obviously smaller and thinner. As far as price, Milwaukee wins hands down. Aussie iron's a little over 300 bucks. The Milwaukee iron, if you buy the pack all set up to go, you're looking at 150, but it comes with one of these batteries. I've said in my last review, in order to make it useful, you definitely need the upgraded battery pack. With the smaller battery pack, doesn't last long enough, doesn't get hot enough. Plus, also with this battery pack on the bottom, it keeps the iron from tipping, especially when you're using the angled adjustment. So it's just way more usable, gets hotter, lasts longer. You definitely need the upgraded battery pack. So to be fair, with the upgraded battery pack, you'd be at around $225. Flexibility, the Milwaukee iron definitely wins in flexibility. It's got an LED light built in. It's got a charge indicator light, which lets you know how much charge is left. It was really useful with the Aussie iron. You'll be working, and if it's not charged up, it won't give you any notifications. It just won't heat up. So that kind of sucks. With the Milwaukee iron, you always know how much battery life is left, and it's got a little indicator that lets you know when the tip is still hot. Something that Aussie just came out with, they make auxiliary battery packs now. So if you're on the road like Junior is all the time, and you have an auxiliary pack, you don't have to plug it in. You can just plug in the auxiliary battery pack and get back going and charge up the iron or use the iron. So I give that feature a tie because with Milwaukee you just swap the battery. So the Aussie iron has a longer lasting battery. Obviously the battery pack in here is about this big, so it's a little bit more juice than the upgraded battery pack from Milwaukee. But we have to give that point to the Aussie iron because Milwaukee have to spend more money to get the additional battery pack. If you already have M12 tools, just the tool itself is 80 bucks, so that's a no-brainer. Tips. I've only seen 2 tips available for the Milwaukee iron. I just checked on the Aussie site. The Aussie iron has 11 tips available. So that nod definitely has to go to the Aussie iron. On the Milwaukee iron, I think we have 4 of these in the shop. So we have 2 with the flat tip and 2 with the sharp tip for smaller soldering. Aussie iron, I believe we have 4 different tips. Another thing that we have to give to the Aussie iron is you can get this awesome caddy made with your shop logo in it. Just reach out to my friend Brian. He can customize them any color, any logo you want. Our shop color is red and black, so of course ours are red and black or black and red. This part comes whatever color you want. This part he can customize with your name and your shop logo, and he's got it really fast. I think it's under a week turnaround time. And they're inexpensive. I believe it's between 60 and 80. I'll put the link below. Reach out to Ryan. He does a ton of these. Awesome. Had this for 2 years already. Rocking. We have 3 or 4 of them at the shop. Haven't broken any yet. Another plus for the Aussie iron is all of Junior's tools are green. So of course he ordered the lime green one with the Milwaukee. Just the standard red and black is all you can get. The Aussie iron, I think it's available in 6 different colors. They both have easily replaceable tips. On the Aussie iron, you just unscrew it here. Pull the tip out. Same exact with the Milwaukee iron. Unscrew it here. Pull the tip out. And that's a tie because both easy to do. Milwaukee has an advantage with the adjustable head. It's a feature I actually use all the time. Working on the bench, prepping radio harnesses, I like the head bent in that direction. And then I can just come, tap the wires one at a time, then go ahead and heat shrink them. The built-in LED. Warranty, hands down, goes to the Milwaukee iron. I believe it comes with a 2-year warranty or 3-year warranty. Let me read it here on the package. No, it comes with a 5-year warranty. 5-year warranty. And Home Depot carries it, Lowe's carries it, so it's easy to get it taken care of. We purchased our last one from Amazon, and I think it got destroyed. It was something we did. I think one of the guys dropped it, so we sent it back, got another one. So it took less than a week. So warranty, hands down, the Milwaukee iron. But the Aussie iron is also stronger, so you'll probably have to warranty it less. That's up to you. Another nod we have to give to the Aussie iron. It's available in 2 different sizes. This is the only size the Milwaukee is available in. This is the bigger one for Aussie iron. They also make the smaller, thinner pencil size one for smaller soldering jobs. So if you need a smaller iron, Milwaukee has no option for you. Aussie has you covered with the big boy that does up to 8-gauge wire, then the smaller one for smaller gauge wire. It's a lot thinner, a lot lighter, easier to maneuver. Good for circuit work. We actually don't have that one in the shop. We have our Wheeler pencil iron we've been using for years. If that one breaks, because when we're doing circuit level repairs and stuff, we're on the workbench, so I don't really need it to be portable. I guess maybe if it breaks, I'll look into the smaller Aussie iron. So we've gone over the warranty, the replaceable head. The Milwaukee comes with 2 tips in the pack. Aussie only comes with 1. The Aussie comes with the flat tip. The Milwaukee comes with the pointed tip and the flat tip in the package already. You can see the pointed tip comes on the gun, and the flat tip is right here. We get a day or 2 as long as we don't leave it latched on this one. With the Aussie iron, we definitely get a week out of a full charge. It's been tested over and over again. Definitely get a week of heavy use out of it on a single charge. Okay, I think I've gone over everything. So, I think I rated last year the Milwaukee at a C+ or a B-, and I gave the Aussie iron A-. I have to change the rating, especially on the Milwaukee. I upgrade the Milwaukee to an A-, B+, and the Aussie iron solid A. So we're talking a half a grade difference. You can't go wrong with either one. If you could afford both, definitely do both. You can't go wrong with either iron. We use them at the shop. We solder all day, every day. As you can see, they're both pretty used up. They've got mileage on them. For warranty purposes, we date the battery packs with a labeler so we know how old the battery it is. because we have a bunch of batteries. The only way we could tell them apart. This thing's been with me 2 years. Hasn't been out for repair. Hasn't been dropped a few times. So that's a testament to the durability of the Aussie iron. These get passed around, used all day long. So obviously for a professional, the quality of either one's going to work out for you. You just have to decide which one you're more comfortable with. The Aussie iron is a much larger iron. It's kind of ridiculous looking when you're trying to work. It's about the size of my forearm. Much smaller on the Aussie iron. But you have a quality iron either way. Less than 5-second heat up time on both. The tip of this one gets 200 to 300 degrees hotter. So I believe when I tested it was 500-600 degrees versus 300-400 degrees. Either way, you have a good quality soldering iron. We're never going to go back to the butane irons. It was just a waste of money constantly replacing them. After under a year, they wouldn't ignite. You'd constantly be out of butane. So this is a no-brainer for us. It's a great upgrade. It works. It's something that would really hinder us if we didn't have it around the shop. It's absolutely no downtime. You're going to find a charge battery or a charger or a battery pack somewhere. We switch them, use them. I have a station just for soldering iron, so there's always 2 or 3 ready to go. It helps us with our efficiency, and it doesn't matter which one you choose. Here at the shop we use both. We like both. I hope this video helps you guys out. Thank you. See you next week.